Well, this has no sound. So that's not great. There we go. Fixed it. Nailed it. Yeah, it's a cinematic.
Swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity.
This is probably the sickest campaign intro.
For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion.
Little Froby. You know, we're being developed specifically so they could return to Ire. I buy that. There's no way they'd be able to get back here with regular warp gates or gateways. No, no. Definitely the sickest thing that they thought about doing. When the cinematic first appeared, everyone's yelled with it. If only they could really do that. That'd be great. Every so often I rewatch like live reactions, like crowd reactions of StarCraft announcements, because they're so chilling, so cool.
Today, we retake our home world, and with it, our legacy.
Ooh. I guess Heart of the Swarm really had a lot to live up to, you know, cinematic-wise. Because first, Wings of Liberty was the return of StarCraft. Right? It was the announcement of StarCraft 2. So that was a lot to live up to. And then Legacy of the Void, someone had the fucking genius idea of animating the Archon being morphed, which is what everyone would ever want to see. Heart of the Swarm had a Viking land against an Ultra. So that was cool. The second short where Tannis is talking to Aldaris. I don't even remember. I don't remember that. So now I get to feel all super cool. And look, we got a big giant army. And then, yeah. Oh yeah, the Valkyries are crashing into the city was cool. I mean, the entire Heart of the Storm cinematic was cool. It just was like, not nearly as chilling as when Legacy of the Void was announced.
Templar. At long last, we stand at the threshold of destiny. For today, we will restore the glory of our legacy. Today, we will retake what we have lost and reclaim our homeworld. And may the Kala's light.
If humans had like a ton of other planets that we colonize, and like this is hundreds, if not thousands of years after we've colonized different planets.
Zeratul.
Templar! Arrest this traitor!
Would I really be that upset if
No.
Earth died?
We will hear him out.
I mean, not enough to sacrifice all my people and try and retain it and retake it.
Amon, the Dark One, has returned.
This heretic cannot be trusted.
This invasion is a distraction from the true battle ahead. Amon's fury will engulf the entire galaxy.
Do not
right.
forget that it was his interference that brought ruin to Ire.
And that burden weighs heavily upon me. Artanis, I have found a way to stand against the coming darkness. You must believe me.
We have been through much together, Zeratul. But far too many have sacrificed, in the hopes that this moment would come to pass. Executor, commence the invasion!
Bad idea, mate. Warhammer, they still care about Terra after 40,000 years. Ah. I mean, if I lived on Earth still and it was invaded and I fled, and then maybe I'd want everyone to come back. But I feel like other people, you know, leaders of the human race would have to be like, look, ZombieGrub, it's one planet. There's not even anything we left there. All right, everything's destroyed. It's not like we take it back and then we have all the infrastructure and shit. No, it's just dead. And I'd be like, ah.
We are preparing to siege the warp network at
Point.
Coruscant now.
Well done, Solendis. Once the warp conduits are free of infestation, our forces
the
will
achievement
strike
for this
as
one is to do it under a
across
certain
the
time.
surface of Ire.
The Templar await your command, Hierarch.
This is literally named for Ire. Creative. I left my cat behind. If he dead, that's the problem. That's the issue. If for some reason they had Apollo as, I don't know, hostage, maybe then. So in Warhammer, they're Terran's seat of power, but there's nothing here anymore. There's not, like, you're not going back to save the king of the Protoss or a super valuable crystal. At least I don't think so. I actually don't remember what happens here. You're just coming back because you're angry at the Zerg for taking over the homeworld. Well, Rifkin, then I wouldn't know that. And, I'd want to go back, but I'd assume that every other human in the universe would go, no, we're okay. We're gonna lose millions trying to get that world back. So maybe in the future. All right. Lose fewer than 100 units. So I won't know if I do that or not until the end. So that kind of sucks.
Warriors, Ire awaits you. March forth and take it.
I don't even know what to do exactly. Can I, like, I don't know, like, have a counter? That'd be really fun.
I have diverted some Colossi to join your forces. Use them well, Artanis.
I assume I'm gonna lose all of my zealots eventually. Oh my god, they're so fast!
It shall be as you say.
If this was really all that happened, though, and retaking the homeworld, it'd be pretty fucking easy. You're stomping all over them. Little kick, Protoss, A move. Are we fully upgraded? Oh. This
There
is
is
a
a
Protoss
Zerg
Arc. We're not even
hive
upgraded at
cluster
all.
near your warriors. If
This is
possible,
dumb.
we should destroy it.
I don't really need my zealots, so yeah, I'll just leave them back there.
Very wise.
I assume that wasn't 100 of them, though. Hey, what's up, Glenn?
Well fought, my warriors. Let us return our focus to reclaiming the warp conduit.
Is this more zealots? I'm okay. I think that's how I lose 100 units. Stalker's also on holding up so well.
We embrace the glory of battle. We move unseen.
Oh my god, it's such a fast mothership! I assume because it's dying.
Solendis, the conduit is ours. Warp down reinforcements.
As you command.
2 warp conduits remain
I'll
in
take
the grip of the Zerg.
some of the
Ready
zealots, I
yourselves,
guess.
brethren. We move for victory.
But the rest of you can stay on.
I am the voice.
Wait, where am I going? Ah, over the bridge, that's right.
Very wise.
I mean, I actually love the first 2 missions of Legacy of the Void. I am very on board the idea that you get to feel like a typical
Artemis,
Protoss
there are
douchebag
more
game move
hives in the
thing.
surrounding area. Destroying them would deal the Zerg a crippling blow.
And then you get cut down to size. But seriously, couldn't they give me some, like, armor upgrades? I mean, come on now.
A hive. Warriors, annihilate it.
We strike as one.
No. You can't say anything, Zealot. You're not part of this.
This hive
We have
cluster
one guy
has
from
fallen.
Zealot Hockey Celebration
Continue
thing.
on, brothers.
Zealot Hockey's fun. Oh yeah, his name was Yoda. He was really good.
For we are one. I am the voice of the eclipse.
All the Zealots left behind, trained for thousands of years, only to be left as a guardian of the wall.
Hierarch, we thank you for your aid. Allow us to join you in battle.
Oh, bother. Oh my god, he fucking real? There's a single Zergling there.
Darkness. We move
This is some bullshit. Ooh. Guardian's hurt, man. Oh, is that Queen? Oh! Oh!
The second warp conduit is activating now.
Did I press stalkers?
Psi Matrix
Thank
signal
you.
confirmed. Reinforcements warping in at your location.
We are one.
I'm really sad I lost the Colossus, though.
Is the void.
They weren't feral, they were primal.
Shall be as you
Well,
say.
I don't... This isn't the primal Zerg, is it?
Intriguing.
Oh, you're responding to Borsi. Yeah, these are just random Zerg that don't have a leader. That's why they're feral, not because of the primal Zerg. Fuck off!
The Kala guide our blades.
Another hive lies in ruins. Only one remains, my warriors.
Intriguing.
If any of you die to a single broodling, I'll fucking lose it.
Cold is the void. I embrace the glory of battle. It shall be as you say.
The drones took their time mining, alright, Diesel? Oh my god, ow!
This brood is
Ooh, you got me.
Their actions are intelligent, beyond feral Zerg.
Yeah, they really got me,
You speak
bitch.
truly, Zeratul. An unseen hand moves them.
Ooh.
We must be on guard.
Ooh, no. Wait, what? How was that 10 minutes? I was only 9 minutes in. Duration 10 minutes. Time 7 minutes. Oh no! Did I never notice this? Did I know this before? Is the load... Is the save game in old time and then the actual game timer is in Legacy of the Void time? No! Well, it's not the worst thing, but it might make some attempts to recall
Psi matrix signal confirmed.
to the correct save.
Warping in at your location.
Awkward. Hopefully it won't be. Yeah, fuck this achievement on brutal. Well, the Zerg popping up was a real. They did a good job with that.
We are one with the shadow. May the Kara guide our blades.
God, these are like adrenal glandlings. This is like the very first level, man.
Lies in ruins. Only one remains, my warriors.
Could I have some sentries with the shield recharge? I had those in the prologue, and they were pretty helpful.
We are one with the shadows.
Maybe I can take some zealots with me? I don't know.
Cold is the void. State
I don't know. I wish there's a way to tell how many units I've lost. Thank you, Dr. Siderunner, for the 4D months. 4D. No, stop it.
State thy bidding.
All right, let's just like. Haha!
This brood is coordinated. Their actions are intelligent, beyond feral Zerg.
You speak truly, Zeratul. An unseen hand moves them. We must be on guard.
I guess I should do that more often.
I serve. Very well.
I want to destroy all the Zerg hives.
Darkness.
Enough?
State thy bidding.
Nice, stupid fucking queen. Really? Fat ass has that much armor?
The final hive has fallen.
Alright.
Let this be the first
I feel like
victory
I've
of
lost
many.
less than 100 units.
Fire will be restored.
Mostly, like, probably like 20, 30 zealots, and then 10 miscellaneous units.
I serve.
Oh lordy.
The final conduit lies before us. Show the Zerg no mercy.
No. But the Colossus is blocking them. Probably could have been a bigger concave. Ah! Ah!
Your fate is sealed. Impossible. Hybrid on Ire. It is 'Tis they who have been leading berserk.
I knew they were gonna do something sneaky. Bitches. You gotta do this one. Oh, fungal! Bitches! Double bitches! It's actually almost killing my units.
This is the end of your race.
This feels a lot more badass. You're not trying to save every single unit, by the way. You actually just absolutely steamroll through everything.
The warp conduits have been secured. Our starfighters are moving to take this fight across the surface.
Take command of the invasion, Executor. Zeratul, you and I must discuss this most recent turn of events further.
Yes! Units lost 54. I almost halved that achievement. Nailed it. There's a percentage of creep removed? Well, how was I supposed to know that? And I also did the other achievement. Whoa, I did that. I doubled the other achievement. That means the Void's gonna be my bitch. Protoss OP.
It seems the end war you warned of has begun. Tell me, old friend, what is it you have learned?
I have witnessed the end of all things. Horrific legions of hybrid,
Yeah, it's pretty
raising
dramatic.
world upon world. In the darkness, lording over them, a shadowy form. Amon.
Yet, you spoke of a way to stand against him.
This vision was a benevolent one, as if an ancient voice called out from beyond. The keystone shall usher you unto hope.
Keystone?
I saw a burst of light revealing the Zelnaga artifact on the Terran world of Korhal. It is the keystone of this vision. The prophecies speak.
The epilogue is pretty difficult. I remember that much. That's gonna be tough.
In times, I believe this keystone will guide us.
The writing and voice acting? I never really had any issues with StarCraft voice acting. There's a couple lines that the dialogue was just
I have always trusted you,
so
Zeratul,
mad. I don't even think they could
but
deliver
the
it
burdens of
correctly.
leadership demanded much of me. There are times I am uncertain whether I was truly ready for such weight.
Your doubt is unfounded, young Artanis. You must embrace what you have become if you are to be the leader we now need.
Also, cut off your hair.
You will go to James Raynor on
Get a
Korhal
haircut.
and receive this keystone. I will marshal our forces for the war ahead. When you return, the Templar will be ready. Entaro Tassadar, old friend.
Yeah, the writing is. Yeah.
Entaro Artanis.
I've never heard it compared to Spielberg. That's interesting.
Zeratul, you must secure the Zelnaga keystone from James Raynor. My forces will reactivate the Spear of Adun, a warship that will be invaluable in the battles ahead. May Tassadar's shadow hide you, my friend.
Train a combined total of 20 zealots or stalkers. Okay. Collects all mineral and gas pickups. Oh, I just didn't bother doing it. Sounds actually really easy. I don't know. Space operas are overly dramatic, metaphoric writing. Takes up a little too seriously. I'm actually having trouble of thinking of space operas from Spielberg. I'm thinking of like other stuff. E.T. and Back to the Future and The Post and
The Void Seeker lies in ruins.
never really watched
What has
ET, but
transpired here?
I never really. I mean, you might be right, but that's not really my problem with the dialogue. I guess we just have a difference of opinion about what the problem is.
Should have been eradicated. Stalkers, hurry to the nexus point nearby.
I think that
and
the
warn our
writing can be a little too just like
must
anime-ish,
investigate this further.
which I guess means a little too on the nose, a little too over dramatic was right, but like really cringy on the nose, like, and also sometimes just not believable, like how Kerrigan thinks that Raynor is actually dead.
We are one with the shadow. It shall be as you say.
I always thought Spielberg's films were maybe they just take themselves a little too seriously and dramatic, but I always thought they were well written. Like the only reason I think what's it called? The one that came out recently. Of course, I don't know how much Spielberg actually wrote, but whatever.
We move unseen.
The one about the video games. The one with the video games.
We are one. We will have to blink across this chasm.
All Blizzard writing for all their games the same now. Yes, that I definitely agree with. A lot of them share the same type of plot structure and overall themes and stuff. Ready Player One, thank you. I don't know, the only reason Ready Player One is actually any good is that, you know, it had some magic Spielberg touch. Like the end scene, I think could have been very stupid and, you know, yeah, stupid. But I actually thought it was quite touching. Wanna learn how to focus fire, you stupid stalkers?
Very well. For the reckoning. It shall be as you say.
Certain pros have mouths to do with mimicking facial expressions.
Zeratul, the
Voice actors did a
Templar
great job giving
stationed
Protoss
here.
characters more
I
personality.
can no longer sense them within the Kala.
Yeah, I really have no complaints with the voice acting, especially for the Protoss. The Protoss campaign is the best writing-wise because
Your nerve cords
they
are
don't
severed.
have to rely on the stupid, like,
Then the impossible has happened. I can no longer sense Artanis. There is only a void in the Kala where he should be.
The shadow moves against us, Executor. Artanis is in grave peril.
You must raise an army and find him. My Fleesmith
'Cause space
Karax will
whales?
help you re-establish this nexus point. Zeratul.
hey,
save
Carix, my boy.
Artanis.
No, I was gonna say, it doesn't rely on, like, the idea of, like, either save this person or there's absolutely no story to this.
I am Karax of the Kalai Cast.
Like,
Friend Karax.
obviously,
we must
Raynor's thing was a
establish
little
this
more than
nexus
just the
as quickly
romance.
as
He was also
possible.
supposed to save her, and he was initially leading a rebellion, but it still was like, okay, you gotta focus in on this one chick, and I was like, and then the romance kept popping up, and you're like, and then Heart of the Swarm was just all of that, all the time. One person was basically the goal of the entire story, with some little bits of like, oh, I just want to be powerful again too, or some shit thrown in there. What? No warp gate? Legacy of the Void returned us to more of a global, like, dramatic scale of war and the fate of the universe. Which I thought was cooler in Brood War than these hyper-personal interrelationship stories. I also had feedback for 2 campaigns over the 3rd. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think that would have influenced their writing that much, though. Just how good the campaign actually plays out. And I gotta say, I thought I enjoyed the Heart of the Storm campaign a lot more than I did recently. Just finishing it yesterday, was it? Like, it's now my least favorite. Whereas before, I don't think it was. Oops. Thank you, Marish, for the 46th months in a row. Nova's the best campaign in StarCraft 2, fight me. As far as I recall, Nova's was very fun, but I don't know about the story either. Did it just say save failed again? Ah, fuck, I didn't even notice. It's been bugging out, man. Hopefully I don't need it.
Here in the shadows.
Have I played Artifact? Nah, and I probably won't ever touch it. What was it? Train more than blah blah blah. Collect all minerals and gas. But I just didn't look for them. Hots is always my least fave. Yeah. That was probably the time I was laddering the most, actually, though. That's when I was kind of serious about getting good. Which... Well, no. Actually, I take that back. End of Wing's Liberty, beginning of Heart of the Swarm was when I was trying to get good. And then I gave up. Pylon flower. Are there Nova missions? Yeah. The final missions were definitely very good gameplay. As far as the story, again, that's a little bit more questionable.
We are one with cold is the void.
Not enough minerals.
I'll go search around.
Not enough minerals.
A void pylon.
I almost shot them.
Able to summon my Nerazine brothers. Dark prelate.
Maybe they should warn me before they just warp in. I don't know, it seems like their fault. Stalkers are definitely very useful as early game units because you can actually micro them, unlike the stupid zealots. Zealots get better, I assume. Oh my god! That went wrong on multiple different levels.
I am here in the shadows.
Nope, stop building. Probes. Have it at this point. Alright, Zealots, you can be my defense force, I guess. Do the mission hiders unburrow faster? I wouldn't know. The banelings look a little bigger, though. Could this be? I'll always give Protoss one thing. They got some very fun micro units. It just sucks that mass stalkers really not a thing. It was for a while. And I guess in some cases it's considered pretty good. Stupid Baneling. Ah, I can't get any visiting gas, can I? Cool. Alright, time to bring in the zealots. More gateways, I guess. Okay. Can you build a forge? Nope. I am on basic shit. Okay, yeah. I had to double check though.
You require cold. I am not.
something useful.
We move unseen.
Probably restart after this to make sure I don't get any further save fails. Maybe that one guy from earlier is hacking me. He really hates that I'm saving.
One with the shadows.
Build carriers? Yeah, I wish.
There, another void pylon.
We are at your service, Zeratul.
Additional pylons.
I am the voice.
Sure, I'm not missing anything.
You require my
Zeratul, denier of
Hey, what are you doing out here?
zealots have been corrupted. The hybrid must be behind this. Let us move with purpose.
Astute observation there, buddy.
thy bidding.
I think I've built more than 20 units, by the way.
Cold is the
This appears to
Tricky.
be the last void pylon in the
Ooh, they got one.
from the shadows we come.
Well, that didn't work. Micro might be a little off. You know, Blink really is a fun tool. Not on DTs, not on DTs. Blink on DTs is stupid. The Blink Stalkers, when they're not super overpowered in Heart of the Swarm, are actually really cool units.
Very well.
Sometimes I like to sit back and just realize that, you know, with better AI that we have,
I have encountered
there really are
them
some just plain old more fun units in StarCraft 2 than Brood War.
as if possessed. Solendus.
Wait, that wasn't the end of the mission, was it?
Zeratul, I can sense your presence. The Kala is filled with rage. My mind is being consumed.
No, it's not the end of the mission, right?
Artanis, you must hold on. We are coming for you. Your
I
life
don't like they moved the Blink ability to War Prisms.
purposeless. I grant you.
Are you talking about the range pickup? Stargo kind of wanted to adjust the unit AI too.
The Dark God is here. On
They wanted to make it
Ire.
more like Brood War
He has
though.
wrested control of the Kala. The Templar have fallen. With our nerve cords severed, only we Nerazim remain unaffected. It falls to us to halt this madness, brothers. We must reach young Artanis. I only pray that we are not too late.
Did I pick up all the minerals in gas or didn't I?
Whisper of oblivion, of salvation.
Fine.
We must not hesitate. I seek the path of salvation. I will fulfill. You address me.
Kala, fury, and rage.
I bring wisdom. You address me.
What the fuck?
I I seek the...
You require my skill.
I seek the path
Oh no,
of
I know.
salvation. I bring wisdom.
That guy's right. He's been great
in
fun
times
units.
of
Ravagers, when I
chaos.
first used them, were really stupid fun.
I will fulfill
Fuck, I
my
don't-
calling.
Because the saves failed, I can't just go back to a decent point. Oh, fuck it.
I can hear his whispers.
Fight, Artanis. Do not let Amon consume you.
Unending hatred.
He has corrupted the Kala. Your nerve cords chain you to his will. They must be removed.
Deadliest hand haircut ever. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Cycle. You shall not stand against me. My life for ire.
He's irritable. Ow. No. This stuff actually makes me sad.
The keystone will guide you to the Zelnaga.
Zeratul.
This is not what usually happens. But once again, we have
Forgive me.
main characters just flying away. Bible thumps all around. Good thing of all the things he left that and not like his loincloth or something. Damn it! I missed 4? Where the fuck you. Stupid thing. F for multiple reasons. Let's pretend that didn't happen, guys.
State thy bidding. It shall be as you say. The enemy surrounds us. Proceed with caution. We will have to blink across this chasm. You require my skills.
Stupid not see characters. Total of 12. Now we can just count it. Ow! Fuck! Already done worse. Already done worse! Thank you, Chicken Man.
Talisks. Focus particle disruptors upon them.
For 8 months.
One with the shadows.
Oh, do I actually need 3 units to kill this? I guess I do. Man, stalkers are creepy in the main artwork. Look at this shit.
You require my skills.
Of course they give me one less stalker than really is necessary.
Darkness.
Ah.
The enemy surrounds us.
Thanks again, Chicken Man.
Proceed with caution. We are one with the shadows. We will have to blink across this chasm. Thy bidding. Cold, I am the heart of darkness.
The pros have a sense of smell. I assume not. I've never heard them complain about smells. Do I cry when Tasker dies at the end of Brood War? No. Too busy being angry at Brood War. For being so hard.
Mutalisks. Focus particle disruptors upon them. We are one with the shadows.
I have heard Protoss silently sigh, though.
Very well.
They probably don't have lungs. I think they have lungs.
Zeratul, the Templar stationed here.
That's something I think we all share.
State
You must construct additional pylons.
Dark Prelate Zeratul. I am Karax of the Kalai caste.
Friend Karax, we must establish this nexus as quickly as possible.
I am the voice of the
Lungs are for filtering air. Oh, that's a good point.
We are one with the shadows.
They must have... Wait.
I am the heart of darkness.
They breathe, though. They literally, like, do this motion. In that typical, like, Blizzard over-animated breathing style.
Cold is the void.
Yeah, they photosynthesis for food, but...
Cold is the void.
Do they also, like, breathe in oxygen or whatever through their skin?
One with the shadows.
Yeah, I'm gonna start checking around for, like, really obscure spots, because I missed 4, and they come in, like, 2 at a time, I think, so I, like, really missed something. I mean, it's also possible there's a bunch near the... Like, I shouldn't have killed those things as fast as I did, you know? But I don't fucking know.
Veraku. It shall state thy bidding.
Maybe they're exercising their pecs. You're probably right.
For the reckoning. Cold is the void. Cold is the void.
Oh, oh, I missed. There's. Oh my god.
I am the heart of darkness.
Alright, well, I found the 4 that I missed.
It shall be as
Ah!
cold.
Ah! God.
We move
God darn it.
unseen. I am here in the shadows.
Zeratul, the Zerg are moving to attack. Rally your defenses.
We are one. Cold.
Good night, Borsty. Thanks.
Very well. I am here in the shadows. You require. State thy bidding.
The main thing seems smaller now. That's weird. I was looking. Trying to work on my Sim City, man. It's gonna be like that.
Very wise. I am. State thy. I am here.
Good thing this isn't that long of a mission, or that complicated of one.
Here in the shadow.
I'm liking this like L thing I got going on here.
I serve. I am here. You are one with the shadows. I am here in the shadows. You require cold.
Yeah. Oh, fucking readers.
One. I am the heart. We are one with the shadows. Cold is the void. I am
Okay, I got 6 out of 12.
here in the shadows.
Seriously, couldn't one shot with that many? 8 out of 12.
There, another void pylon.
We are at your service, Zeratul.
Additional pylons.
With the shadows. Intriguing. Voice of the eclipse.
Zeratul! Denier!
Oh no, something's wrong.
You require my
Oh fuck.
Zealots have been corrupted. The hybrid must be behind.
Forgot about the
this.
Colossus.
Let us move with purpose.
You require my skills. Very well. Intriguing.
Oh, oops.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Yeah.
I am the heart of darkness. Cold is the void.
This appears
Woo!
to be the last void
Wait.
pylon in the area.
I thought it was a 12.
From the shadows.
Okay, whatever. I forgot how many I was supposed to get.
I am
It's fine.
state thy bidding.
Cut off the toss Wi-Fi.
Additional pylons. You have not enough. You must construct additional pylons.
You're here to answer all the StarCraft questions? What are Protoss symbols for? That's because I didn't kill that hatchery. They're actually reinforcing it. Providing answers or correct answers? Zerglings are pretty big. I think they weigh probably like 100 pounds. No, 150.
Executor Solendus, I have encountered your missing Templar, but they have been corrupted, as if possessed. Solendus.
we all know what happens from there, guys.
My burdens weigh heavily. We must reach young Artanis. I only pray that we are not too late.
The voices. Whisper of oblivion. Of salvation.
Shozak Makul.
Don't believe a man. He's gonna get corrupted, trust me.
Commands.
Fury. And rage.
You address me? I seek the path
Oh, wrong fucking button.
Very well. My burden. I am the heart of darkness.
Aren't the Protoss older than mammals? Yes.
I will fulfill my calling. I seek the path of salvation.
Oh, hey, what's up, Atanis? What's up? You gonna kill me? Alright, cool.
Not hesitate.
Super sick cutscene. Skip. Okay. And now the Protoss have been cut down to size. It's a cool looking Dark Templar. I'll save you, carrots. Cutscene. Oh no. Saved him. Okay, but what does Protoss milk taste like? Well, apparently human milk kind of tastes like cantaloupe juice.
Smith Carax.
So what would Protoss taste like?
I've been looking for you.
Artanis, praise the
Your nerve
gods.
cords. They must be removed.
It was done by the Dark Templar. I am free of the Kala's corruption. Are there others?
I have saved all that I could. Come. We must escape this world before time runs out.
Cantaloupe juice is apparently what it tastes like.
How?
The Spear of Adun still rests beneath the ruins of Kor Shakal. Its generators are ancient.
Oh, okay, so
but
there's
a
something
Phase
useful
Smith
on this
of
planet.
Your ability will know how to bring them online.
The Spear of Adun.
I am honored to have the opportunity. This is fortune we cannot ignore.
What is growing out at like...
Indeed.
It looks like a beard, but when you
We must
really
go
think
at
about what
once.
it probably is, it's probably like a tumor or some shit. Like he's growing like... No, not tumor. Tumor's the wrong word.
Hierarch,
It's
we are en route
probably
to the Spear
something
of
like-
Adun. As long as its generators still function, I should be able to bring them online. Once the spear is fully activated, we must flee from this fallen world.
It's probably something like... Isn't there like a disease where people start to just like grow... Whatever the word is for what like your nails are made out of and stuff. And it's called like the tree bark virus or some shit. I don't know what it is. Elk antler. That's fair. Maybe they're bred that way by the Zelnaga. Ew. Ew. But cows don't just produce milk for us. They produce milk for their young. Do Protoss feed their young with milk? I don't think so. I don't think they ever did the whole milk drinking thing. The way that the story makes it sound is that Aemon literally the Zelnaga literally created the Protoss and the Zerg, like as they are basically right now, with some minor improvements over time. And then the Terrans are the one that popped out of fucking nowhere, and they're like, what is this shit? What is this evolution shit? Yeah, good one, Bali. Oh, what are the achievements? Use warp gates, warp in 5 units. Oh my god, that must be so hard. Then 10 seconds. Oh, maybe it's a little bit harder. Activate all the power cells in less than 15 minutes. Okay. Did they create them or uplift them? I thought they created them. I could be very wrong, though. Maybe they were just chosen. Maybe you're right. Because the Primal Zerg existed before the Xel'Naga. No, or did they? I don't remember. Amon made the Zerg bad. Like, Amon made the Zerg, didn't he? But the Zerg as we know it. But Primal Zergs were made by the Xel'Naga in general? And then Amon was like, I'm taking these and going over there and playing with them. Is that how it went down? He took his toys and left.
The Spear of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the Conclave. I had hoped to raise it, to secure our victory against the Zerg. But now, it is our last hope for survival.
So I discovered the Zerg, which became the larva.
From your salvation.
Celendis. She has fallen under Amon's control.
So she's red, because red is bad.
We have to bring the Spear of Adun online.
The first power cell is activating, but the remaining 4 have been disabled.
I believe the products were actually made from scratch. I could have sworn they were made by the Xel'Naga.
I see.
But
We have no choice but to clear them. What of our defenses?
Carex unplugged his hair. They got chopped off by Dark Templar.
Unfortunately, they are without power. However, the Spear of Adun support systems can aid us. They will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield. We should deploy one here as soon as possible.
The Xel'Naga's not to make them in images of anything. They're literally gods.
These photon cannons can defend our nexus point, Hierarch. They require only a pylon to function. You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of your...
Excuse me, what the fuck was that achievement? Use warp gates to warp in 5 units within 10 seconds.
command screen. Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range. If they become damaged, the shield battery will restore their shielding.
These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation.
Wait, what? Wait, what? So is it more like wait till everything turns into warp gates and then make 10? I'm thinking is what's gonna happen. So I'm like, this is confusing. I don't have warp gates yet. Protoss were gods who made Protoss cats. What if they did, but they all died on Ire? And that's why they have to come back to save all their cats, but they're all dead.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Cold is the...
We can now transform our gateways into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
The wording on this is very confusing to me. Use warp gates to warp in 5 units within 10 seconds. But like, this is just like a Babby's first warp gate. Does it mean like 5 units consecutively in 10 seconds? Like, not in the first 10 seconds of the fucking mission. Well, you could probably look up the actual lore, Ganacker. I'm sure it's somewhere. Okay. So it's just Babby's first warp gate, gotcha. Are there mastery achievements? Yes, there are. Oh. I might have been able to do that, actually. What is this again? This is the Spear of Verdun. Destroy all enemy structures in under 15 minutes. Because I'm also doing the other thing. Activate all power cells in 15 minutes. Kill over unit. Kill over structure. Okay. Okay. I can do that.
You have not enough minerals.
Very wise.
Circling bioforms on approach to our nexus. We must rally our defenses.
Cold is the void.
Justice.
You require.
And then are you more useful units I can warp in? Nope. The shield batteries and cannons were added to the list. We're not gonna look it up, we're just gonna speculate why. That's the way to do it. And
You must construct additional pylons.
oh, I picked up.
You
I'll do it
require.
later. Let's just assume I'm gonna do that, alright?
I'm detecting unpowered warp gates nearby. Constructing a
Unpowered,
pylon
you
next to
say?
them would restore their power, giving us an advantage. The Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well.
Boom, you did it.
Thy bidding. I am here in the shadows. For the reckoning. Very well. I serve. For now.
Our forces have discovered a warp gate. Now, we only need to construct a pylon to power it. Warp
Where's
gate
the other-
online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
You're a cold.
Okay, you guys. Alright, do what you want. Ah!
The second power cell is active. The Spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artanis. Your people have finally found true unity.
I don't think I can do the mastery as well.
Wait,
But also doing this under 15
is this?
minutes.
warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
Uh-oh.
I am here in the shadows. It shall be as you say. Very well. I serve. Very wise.
Under 15 minutes, huh? Hmm.
Veraku, you have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows.
Really hope I come in contact with something else that's useful.
For the reckoning.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
Did you stop it?
I serve.
Oh my god, it became fucking banelings. Fuck. Fuck. Of course it is.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Okay, well. Cool.
Cold is the void. You require skill.
Man, these things hurt.
Is the void.
Oh, focus fired.
Intriguing.
Bitches. Oh no. Man, this is actually hard.
It shall be
This is very hard.
I serve.
We'll use a spellcasters, honestly. I think I have to restart this one. I had the quick save at a point of fast saturation, I guess. Really wish I had a sentry.
These photon cannons can defend our nexus point, Hierarch. They require only a pylon to function. You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of your command screen. Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range. If they become damaged,
Carex.
the shield battery will restore their shielding.
These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation, but our first priority must be to clear the power cells of Creep.
Guess I could find the gateway first. There's a bunch of minerals over there.
We are one with the shadows.
I'm detecting unpowered warp gates nearby. Constructing a pylon next to them would restore their power, giving us an advantage. The Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well. We can now transform our gateways into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
Sin City. I'm gonna leave that at 2 to 3. I'm starting to make a lot of gas.
Zergling bioforms on approach to our nexus. We must rally our defenses.
Yep, I'm scared. Haha, no high grounds.
You must construct additional pylons.
I'm here in the shadow.
You must construct additional
Yeah.
pylons.
Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
You have not enough minerals.
I'm here in the shadow.
It says the save's been working, right? Okay, cool. I forgot to restart, but worked out anyways.
I am.
You have not enough
I
minerals.
feel like I'm not mining that quickly. Being full saturation. Wah.
We. I am. State thy bidding. Cold is the.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, 75? Really? For a fucking pylon? It's a pylon. A Cadillac.
You require my. We move unseen. I'm here in the shadows. We are one. Cold is the void. We are one with the shadow. Here in the shadows. Let our enemy
The second power
Ah,
cell
these
is
links.
active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artanis. Your people have finally found true unity.
Sensors online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
I don't remember this attack. I think I caught it. Not at my base last time.
I am the voice you require.
Upgrade complete. Construct additional
Oh, really?
We move.
Yeah.
Let our enemy.
You must construct additional pylons.
I am the heart. You require my skills.
Dragoons. I want dragoons. I want good dragoons. Does anyone else hate Carrick's voice? No, I like it. It sounds like a nerd, actually. I don't know how they did that, but they did it.
Shadows. We move unseen. Very well.
Alright, 6 minutes to do
Very
this.
wise.
It's supposed to be on normal, so that's why it's extra difficult now.
For now,
Normies.
he shall
Oh my god.
you say.
Seriously? That was the attack that went over to the left.
Approaching our nexus from the south.
Oh, and I don't remember doing that.
I serve for now. We move unseen. It shall be as you say.
What are these other warp gates?
Intriguing. It shall be as you say. We move.
Should have done other corridors.
Very well. Veraku. Very well. I am the heart of darkness.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
We are one with the shadow here.
Yep, should have gone to the quarters.
Karax, I've brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
Move on.
Alright. Got to redo this mission. I know what to do better.
I serve. State thy bidding.
You must construct additional pylons.
Any other way?
Intriguing. Very well. We are one.
Ugh. Fungal hurts. Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
As you say.
Justice.
You require my skill.
Ah. I think I did it fast enough. See, now I have that snowball effect where I should just be able to roll through everything, but... Oops. Yeah, it's already too late. I guess that one. No full gas saturation. Was I running out of gas there? I thought I started to bank a lot of gas. Plus I won zealots anyways. After that
The second power cell is active.
nice amount of
The spear's
soccer's
sensor
made.
array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artanis. Your people have finally found true unity.
Sensors online. Wait,
Oh,
what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Very well.
wow, Twilly! Twilly! Think of that Twitch Prime sub.
You require my skills. I am here in the shadows. I am the thy bidding. We move
Take care of this, and to the right.
Very well. It shall be.
You must construct additional pylons.
Yeah, sure.
I am here in the shadows.
Oh, if you weren't trapped before. Oh, you're still not trapped.
It is the void. We are one. I require my skill. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Oh, another fungo! No! Ah, I can't believe that actually lived through that.
State thy bidding.
Karax, I've brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
You require my skills.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
Okay, that's the...
It is the void.
Ow. That's the ow.
You require my skills. You require my skills. I am here.
Oh, come on.
Be released from your pain.
We are one with the shadow.
Should work in some zealots.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
I feel like I need
You require
4 minutes at least to actually kill all the buildings, kill all the
I am the
bases.
voice of the eclipse.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Is broken. Flawed. It must be reforged.
Ah.
We are the heart of darkness. Void hunger. Very well. Let us rise.
Every hand turns against you.
2 minutes?
The ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
I meditate.
State thy bidding.
Oh, that. Oh, wow.
Nidus worms. Warriors.
What? You're not
strike them
detecting
down.
this?
We
Oh,
are not
boy.
defeated yet.
All shall be one. All conflict shall end.
This is hard on Dear Brutal. This is very hard on Brutal. There's not really anything different that I can do. Can't, like, try and go air or anything. I just have to try and save more units every
The
time.
second power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny.
I'd love to think, like, I could try and abuse shield batteries somehow, too, but I don't think I could.
Found true unity.
Sensors
I'll give it one more shot, and then I'm just gonna continue on.
What is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
You require my...
You must construct additional pylons.
I am the heart of darkness. For the state
Need zealots, need zealots, need
it
zealots.
shall be. We cold. I am the cold.
Ah! Totally worth it.
Darkness.
Karax, I brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
We are one.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
Ooh, that was really close.
One with the shadows.
Oh, I never built that cannon.
Let our enemy know our
Kind of worked out. Well, first time I tried something like that. You could say it's brutal and brutal. No one's ever made that joke before.
It is the void.
Not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Voice of the eclipse. Unseen. I serve.
God, fungal hurts, man. Things from behind. Really hurt. Oh, come on.
Every hand turns against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
Yeah, huh. Maybe they're just to leave them alone. Then maybe they won't activate.
We are not defeated yet.
All shall be one. All come.
Maybe we'll activate the Natus Worms, they don't kill it.
Very well.
hard. Yeah, I don't know how to do this one. In under 15 minutes. That's a head scratcher right there. What? How is the duration? Let's see what that looks like. I'm not even to the fun stuff yet. Oh, yeah.
Every hand turns against you.
Go back home.
The ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
State thy bidding.
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
Very well. You require my skills.
Seem to all be coming to the left side, so that's nice. Oh, and then you just show up. Oh shit. You just on crack show up? Jesus.
State thy bidding. Very wise.
Yeah, but I won't be able to do it on 15, so. Hey, Olivia. Yeah, I finished with HOTS yesterday. HOTS is easy. Legacy of the Void's hard. Well, Legacy of the Void achievement is hard anyways.
I am the voice.
It's supposed to be on normal, which I bet I could absolutely do, but yeah, a little tougher.
Seen. Very well. I state thy bidding. I am here.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
Very well.
Fucking timer.
I serve. For now. I am the heart. I am here.
I don't know what else is gonna come my way, but it's not gonna be pretty, is it?
We are one with the shadows.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Cold is the. I am the voice of the ugly shadows. Reckoning.
Man, I feel like I could definitely do this under 20 minutes. But jeez, under 15. Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Wow, fuck off.
It must be reforged.
Didn't even prompt you. What the fuck did I do? Deserve that. Bitches.
Every hand turns against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
I
Oh, come on. Well.
We are one.
Justice be done.
Cold is the void.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
Damn smart AI target firing.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Oh, he full-walled both ramps. Feels like I might have to.
State thy bidding.
I know how to defeat it, guys, in general, but I was trying to defeat it before 15 minutes, so I didn't set up, like, you know, a long-term plan. I see people only just coming in and see me struggling. Not really struggling with the mission, I was struggling with an achievement that I'm no longer doing.
I am the heart of darkness.
Maybe another pylon would be useful.
Cold is the void.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Alright,
You require.
let's hope that's enough.
Adon Dela.
Oh. Didn't actually expect them to come until I ran in and shit. Well, that's annoying.
We are one with.
We stand.
Cold is the void.
Maybe if everything was done at once instead of building.
You require my skills.
I didn't expect the scouts, but their anti-ground isn't really that scary.
I am the heart of darkness. I am the voice of the acclaimed.
Is broken. Flawed. It must be reforged.
Oh, damn it.
I am the voice of the forever sleep.
Anything useful?
I am detecting a Protoss
Oh, God.
presence in that direction. That path does not lead to a power cell.
Oh,
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear
so
of
don't
Adun
go up
is
there.
nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come.
oh damn it.
Cease
Did it
your
again.
struggle against the salvation I bring.
Ooh, I really shouldn't have gone up that ramp.
Base is under attack. Very well.
Definitely should have just gone back home. That's the point, though, think Pad Thai. And I like it.
I am detecting a Protoss presence in that direction. That path does not lead to a power cell. We're almost
Won't be nearly
finished,
as hard as I
Tyrok.
took if I took
The
my
Spear of
time.
Adun is nearly online.
I know I'm
Only
gonna
one
restart this
cell
whole thing,
remains.
even though it might be faster than starting off crippled.
The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come.
You're not seriously gonna like
Struggle
chase me
against
all the way over
salvation
here, are you?
I
Fuck
bring.
off. Ah! This is annoying. Very annoying. Someone out there has done this on brutal under 15 minutes, and I really want to know how.
You require my skills.
We stand.
I am the heart.
Just take a chill pill. Still got a lot of
The
minerals
voice
left.
of the eclipse.
Alright.
Cold is the void. There are we are
So slow though without a natural. Ooh.
I am the I am here in the shadows.
You really, or is that a figure of speech? I don't think you're looking for figure of speech. I think you're trying to ask if I was sarcastic or not. No, I really do actually like it. But be sure you don't have to keep track. No, you're trying to be really helpful, and usually it would be, but that's not really my problem.
We are the blade.
You require cold.
Just like Carrick's would do in the co-op mission.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Sometimes I wonder how many people come in. Well, I know a lot of people come into my stream and think that, like, don't realize I'm doing achievements, so there's that. I wonder how many people come in and, like, don't realize that I'm also doing it on brutal when they did it, like, normal or hard. How was that not a wall, by the way, over there?
State thy bidding.
I know there was one guy back when I was playing Wings of Liberty, and he was like saying how he did it, how he defeated it, and it wasn't that hard and stuff. And he didn't realize that there was a severe difference between normal and hard.
I am the heart of darkness. You require my skills. We
should be good enough to go down here.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
It shall be as you say. Very well.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
You require my skill in the shadows. I serve.
If you're not on a time limit, just waiting until you're at like 150 supply is pretty easy to deathball and win. I think I did the 15-minute one on Brutal, but it's been many years. I would really like to see that it's probably possible to clear them all out. I'm sure someone out there has tried.
I state that we are one.
But I don't see how.
I am the
You have not enough minerals.
I am he.
My life for hire.
Intriguing.
Our pylon is under attack.
Very wise.
Oh, so this is an attack that was going to come anyways, and I just prompted it sooner.
Under attack.
It's not possible, like, you know that for a fact?
It shall be.
Oh, well, that's annoying.
We are one with the shadows.
I mean, I don't think it sounds possible, but then people have done more amazing things in video games.
My skills. State you require my skill. I am the voice of the eclipse. Very well.
Command.
I am the heart of dark.
You have not enough minerals.
Fire clear in the shadows. We move unseen. Veraku.
Start building up this side. I can't get in there, can I? Oh my god, I have to go entirely around. My SimCity was too good.
We are one with the shadows. I serve.
We stand.
I am the heart of
It also sounds impossible because there's not much variety you can do since you don't have any like of the special abilities or anything yet, besides call on Pylon, but yeah, it's not very special.
is the. We are one with the shadows. Very wise. Let our enemy know.
Not over here.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell
Phase,
remains.
there's no reason to start your sentence off like that, dude.
The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come.
But it's written down.
Cease your struggle
Pretty good.
against the salvation I bring.
Our pylon is under attack.
RPV shard. Didn't I already say?
Very well. Cool. I am the.
I don't want you to do that. Oh my god, there's so many fucking immortals. Fuck off with your target firing. That's upheld. Kind of. That's a really annoying place to leave the Nidus Worm. No worries. I know you're cool.
Very well.
I could have been more direct. I was trying to be nice. Well, your attempt to be nice is like a 3 out of 10, you know? Maybe you should go back to when they taught you in kindergarten, you know, when you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all.
Cold is the void.
You know?
Very well. It shall be as you say.
I meditate.
Not like you're a total dig, I just, like I said, I think it was unnecessary to start that way, you know?
I serve for now.
Yeah, things are alright. Enjoy being able to set my own hours and stuff. Some days, back when it was full-time on base rate TV, it was like, some weeks rather, it was like, some days were doubles, some weeks were every single day. Really starts to grind on you. Alright, cool. Alright, FaZe, you're cool. I mean, the amount of people where I'm like, dude, that wasn't cool, you know, or like, hey, you're being a little dumb, that actually like have an extreme reaction to it. There are a lot, you know. But you're cool. He left each Paris at like 5 HP. Yeah, that's what I was gonna try next if I was really gonna struggle. I should be good to go. I have to fight him over probably. Nope, I'm actually good. Cool.
All conflict shall end.
Ooh. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's what I was gonna try, but I was like, fuck it. This mission has already taken me so fucking long. Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun because you don't have any of the special abilities yet. To give you such a hard mission, well, a hard achievement before you have any option to like customize and diversify is really repetitive.
We must flee this world if we are to survive.
As you command.
Well, FaZe, thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I guess since I wasn't going for the time, I could have cleared all the buildings. Oh well. Eh, well. Womp womp womp. Okay, well. I'm now going to swap over to ladder. Unfortunately, that took so much time. Jeez, oh flip. No, I didn't actually want to. I wanted to exit. Okay, well, okay. Let's just watch a cinematic real quick, and then we'll change over to ladder. Real quick.
The Spear of Adun, a marvel of Kalai engineering, and last of the 3 great Ark ships, each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time when our culture shined as a constellation. The Celestial Array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
What are my plans for Paris? I don't know if I feel comfortable streaming right now. A galaxy far, far away. Okay, now let's transfer over. Plans for Paris, visit all the museums, eat all the French food.